Hi guys, welcome back to Hear Me Out. I'm E.
I'm D.
And today we're going to talk about Britney Spears' mama, aka Lynne Spears. So, for those who don't know, Britney, she was in a 13-year conservatorship. She blames the fam. She blames the sister. She blames her mom. She hates her dad. Basically, her mom kind of didn't help Britney through those tough times and didn't stick up for her. So they're having a quite tumultuous relationship. So the reason we bring her up because we found an article that says that Lynne Spears is broke, considering that her daughter is like a quadrillionaire, a multi-millionaire.
Right.
So we just think it's a little interesting, and we're going to talk about it a little bit. So, according to the Daily Mail and Page Six, because we research stuff, Lynn, who is now 68 years old, who worked as a teacher and ran a daycare in Kentwood, Louisiana, prior to Britney's rise to stardom in the early 2000s, is understood to be struggling financially, according to those close to her, and has taken on part-time work at a local school in order to supplement her income.
Oh, wow.
The article says substitute teachers working in the area can expect to earn around $15 an hour.
Oh, my God.
I know. Lynn currently resides in a $2 million mansion, though, built by her famous daughter in 2001.
Terrible.
According to the source, Lynn's so-called money struggles have come as a result of her ongoing rift with her multimillionaire daughter, with whom she shares an incredibly complicated relationship, which the insiders say has seriously impacted her finances. Much to the duo's feud has played out publicly on 41-year-old Britney Instagram account, centered around the singer's accusations that her mom did very little to get her out of her 13-year conservatorship that she was placed into in 2008, which was controlled by her father, Jamie Spears, 71. Is he 71 now? I guess so.
Yeah.
Another blow was dealt with their already fractured relationship not long after the conservatorship was overturned, when Lynn requested that Britney pay her attorney bill, which was $660,000.
Oh, gosh. Well, according to court documents, Lynn filed a petition in November 2021 to request that her daughter's estate pay the $660,000 attorney bill for her conservatorship lawyers, Yasha Borstein and Gladstone and Jones III, who she said she hired to save her daughter from incredibly abusive acts of her father. 5 months later, Britney's own lawyer, Matthew Rosengart, argued against that petition in court on April 2022, stating that there was no legal authority supporting Lynn's claims that she should be able to collect funds from her daughter's estate. Court documents reveal that Rosengart further alleged that Britney had spent approximately $1.7 million on her mother over the years, claiming that Lynn had for at least a decade resided in a large, expensive house owned by Britney, who, he said, also paid Lynne Spears utilities, telephone services, insurance, property taxes, landscaping, pool work, pest control, repairs, and maintenance. Legal paperwork obtained by the blast in October of 2022 revealed that Lynn had withdrawn her $660,000 claim. Spears' family insider has claimed that Lynn did this, at least in part, because she hoped that it would help her repair her relationship with her daughter. Or maybe it would help for her daughter to pay it without her having to sue her for it.
Mm-hmm.
What do we think?
I think they got some nerve. It's just so funny to me, like when I see these Hollywood, celebs who have all these family, troubles and have all these yes people, and, they completely take advantage of them and their money or steal from them. And then they feel like they have a right to continue to have money from them, or they don't understand why, said celebrity is so upset with them to begin with.
Yeah.
I'm like, just because that's her mom, which is very unfortunate to say.
Yeah.
She doesn't need to be a part of her life, especially if Britney was in a conservatorship where she felt like, her mom didn't support her or stand up for her, or, we don't even know what kind of relationship they had during the time.
Right.
So to me, it just seems like you're just using me for my money. You wanted to keep me down,
Hmm.
and that's all I'm there for. You didn't care for me as a daughter
Yeah.
or stick up for me or help me. So her wanting that bill paid was ridiculous, and she retracted that just because she wants her daughter to come to her own terms to pay
Yeah.
for her stuff. That's
Yeah.
what I.
I mean, that's exactly what it looks like. It's, I swear. I think that, especially for us in our Hispanic community, it's always kind of ingrained in us that we have to take care of our people, right? That we have to like look out for them. But at what point is enough enough, you know? And how are you really helping them if you're not allowing them to basically find a way to equip themselves with the tools necessary to make their own money? You giving them money all the time won't solve the problem,
Mhm.
And for her mom, after all this time and everything that she allowed to happen, to still be asking for money, it's ridiculous. Like, maybe be a full-time teacher now. Like, don't substitute. Be full-time. Like, I don't know. Find a different way to make money, but not like sucking your daughter dry as if you haven't already done that. It's
Mhm.
bonkers to me that these people really feel so entitled. And I mean, it happens on like every level for most families around around the world. It's like, just because they think you got a little bit of money, they want to try and like, get that from you. And for Britney Spears, it's like nobody in her family ever stood up for her or did anything to help her out of this situation. And her mother being her mother, I feel like it's even more egregious. Like,
Mhm.
that's just like painful on another level. How
She's
do
just been
you?
surrounded by leeches, like her
Yeah.
family, her dad, her mom, her sister, Kevin Federline, because she
Yes.
couldn't even raise her kids, and she's been paying this man child support for decades, it seems. Well,
Yeah.
maybe about 2 decades at this point. But that man has never worked in his life. I've yet to hear a rap of his. And then now,
The rapper.
Sam, like her soon to be ex-husband,
Yeah.
I'm like, these people are just using her for her money. So,
Yeah.
no, mom, I'm not gonna pay your bills anymore.
It's insane. And it's like, really, what kind of nerve? Like, no kind of shame, clearly, because to really be out here trying to like get her, you know to pay her stuff, and then it's like, it made it seem like she's in really dire straits because she's having to be a substitute teacher when you can expect to earn $15 an hour. People wish that they could earn $15 an hour. There's plenty of people out here that are struggling because America still has, as a minimum wage, $7.25. Nobody can live off of that. That's even below the poverty line. So Lynn making 15, she should be grateful to God that she's even making that much money. She should be grateful that she's even allowed to be anywhere near any other kids, because she sure couldn't take care of hers. Like, that's pretty messed up. I'm just saying. Like,
Then
she really is not like a decent person, I don't feel sorry for her. And I think that all of these people who have lived off of Britney for all of these years need to get a real job. I heard Chick-fil-A can pay you $21 an hour. There you go. It's a little bit more. Like, go and do something for yourself. I'm not going to feel sorry for these people. There are tons of fellow Americans here that are finding ways to make ends meet one way or another. Or you can go and be like some of these people that are unfortunately undocumented, but will sit at a freaking Home Depot at 5 o'clock in the morning waiting to get picked up so they can go and work for less than minimum wage sometimes. So you can't sit here and tell me that you living in your $2 million mansion that your daughter built. It's so sad because all you can make is $15 an hour. Go to hell.
Well, on that note, I think I also read an article that said, that so many of Britney's funds are unaccounted for
Oh,
because of
her
the
dad.
parents' expenses and stuff. So she was requesting, as far as I read, like all the documents of all the expenses because they were just, I guess, blowing through her estate.
Lynn should hit up Black China and see if she could help her with an account to
No,
stuff.
we're done. You're not talking no more.
Dang.
Why did you go there?
I'm just saying she needs to sell her stuff. Maybe that way she'll make some money. Or, maybe she could do OnlyFans. That seemed to work well for Black China. Why not?
Oh, her name's Angela White now.
Oh, yeah. Right.
But if she was really struggling, you could sell that $2 million house,
If
My
it's in her name.
That is true. If it is in your name, sell your house, get yourself a more modest place to live where
Yeah.
you don't need a pool guy and pest control and all that stuff,
Gardeners.
and live
Landscaping.
modestly. Because if you don't have money, you shouldn't have all those amenities, or you shouldn't be living above your means and oh so lavishly. That's not your life, girl. And Brittany ain't gonna
Right.
pay for it unless she wants to.
And she
And
don't.
it sucks to say that about like a mom, but she hasn't been, not everybody is a good person for your mental health, and
No. I
she
think
dug
that
her own grave.
the what?
She dug her own grave.
She
Her
really
and her
did. She
family.
really did. Or, she could always hit up her other daughter who's trying to scrap money working as a Dancing with the Stars contestant. So
Why are you
there's,
doing this to me?
there's that. I'm just saying, she's so like in need of money. You got another daughter, the one that you always ignored, that ended up getting pregnant at a young age. You could go ahead and, see if she could lend you some money.
Wasn't she like 14 or 15?
She was like,
14?
I think she was like 15.
13?
No, I think she was like 15, 16. Yeah.
Mm.
Or she also has a son. She could ask him for some money or go live with him, go live with your other daughter. Like, why
Mm-hmm.
does Brittany have to be the sole person, that you get money from just because she has it? It's her money. She made it. You wasn't out there, like,
Shooting at the gym?
she wasn't out there shooting in the gym. And she also wasn't out there dancing with a snake on her or kissing Madonna. Like, hello. That wasn't you. You wasn't out there. Fall back.
On that note, guys, let us know what you think in the comments. I know this is probably a sensitive kind of subject. We're talking about not helping family or your mom or something like that, but I think we just have to separate what's going on here and the everything that Brittany went through according to the media and the things that Brittany has said.
Yeah.
And it's a case by case thing, okay? We're not saying
Yeah.
we ain't gonna help our mamas.
Right.
We're
No,
just
this
saying,
is just
Brittany,
a
we
Lynne Spears thing.
yeah. I'm like, we're just saying, Brittany, we understand why you're not helping.
Right. Get it. Get it, girl.
Let us know what you think in the comments. Where Jamie Lynn at? So that concludes today's video. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Also, please share our videos. We're trying to grow our community so your friends be our friends. Here we go. Be friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We also have social media, which Steve will tell you about.
We're on TikTok and Instagram at Hear Me Out, DNE. So make sure you guys like, follow, share, comment. We love interacting with y'all.
All right, guys. We'll see you next time. Peace.
Bye.